we are again to another Saturday morning, and we have some subscriber spotlights for you today. As always, you guys have really shown up and shown out. The first one is coming to us from Lynn Hall in Michigan. She said her youngest brother was killed 5 years ago, and he wore a suit and tie to work every day, and he ended up having over 100 ties. So she asked her family if she could have the ties. She got the ties, and she put together some quilts. She said she made the first one for her mother, who passed away, unfortunately, before she could give it to her. But take a look at these quilts. I hate her brother and her mother passed away, but these are some beautiful treasures that she will have forever. She said the quilts make her feel like she's got a little piece of her brother with her. So that's comforting. That's how quilts are. I am so glad she made these into quilts, and I know her family will enjoy them. Great job. The next subscriber is Dorene. I hope I pronounced that last name right. She submitted 2 pictures of 2 different quilts, and these are her first 2 quilts. You got to see these. These are beautiful. The first one, she said, took over 40 years to complete. She said she got so tired of it that she kept putting it back in the closet and bringing it back out. So it doesn't really matter how long it took. It matters that she finished the project and she has something for a long time to cherish. She said it's her first time free quilting on a machine. She did a good job. The second quilt is a log cabin quilt. She's made it for her niece for Christmas. She's ahead of time. So, wow, take a look at these. Look at all the work that went into those. That 40 years is, well represented. What a beautiful job she did on those quilts. I am so glad all you guys are turning these quilt pictures in. We are loving seeing them. We still have more though. The next subscriber is Ann Duvall, and she comes from Russellville, Arkansas. She said this quilt top that she has submitted is an ongoing project. All the blocks were hand stitched by her grandmother. She didn't really care for all the colors, so she handed it down to her daughter, which is Ann's mother. Ann's mother passed away in 2003, and the blocks went to Ann's sister. Ann started quilting and sewing again, so the sister gave her the blocks, and now Ann has put them together into a quilt. She put them together in the stitch as you go method, and each block, as she's made the block, she's been stitching them together, and then she just put the blocks together, and once you put them together, you're done because all the blocks are already stitched together with the batting and the backing on each block as you go. She said the quilt ends up being 58 by 70. Let's look at this one. She said there was 6 pieces that she had miscut, and she made those into a bed runner for her sister. How sweet was that? We're not done yet. We still have more. James Armstrong has turned in some pictures of a quilt that he has made for his daughter and grandchildren. He said it's a little early. It's a seasonal one, but he is finished. It came from a kit from his local quilt shop. The local quilt shop owner has a laser cutter and had laser cut some of the images on his quilt, and so then he put it into the quilt. So let's look at this one. I bet that feels good to be done this far ahead of Christmas, because before we turn around, Christmas will be here. But that was gorgeous. We still have another submission. The last one comes to us from Tanya Hill. She said she will be 75 in July, so happy early birthday to you. She said she's most proud of the white one. She said she's self-taught and that she watches our videos and other videos, and that's how she's learning. So I am so glad she's doing that. She says she didn't have any patterns. So wow, learning like that with no patterns, just self-taught. Wow, that is great. She comes to us, I forgot to tell you this, from West Virginia. So let's see what she has sent in to let us see today. She did some good work, didn't she? That was gorgeous. She also sent in, I forgot to tell you ahead of time, a picture of an outdoor scene of her area, and wow, that itself was beautiful as well. But thank you, Miss Hill, for turning all those pictures in. We appreciate it. And all you other subscribers that turned in today, we appreciate it. We love seeing what you're working on. If you would like to have yours turned in the show for next week, send us the picture at So Charming Quilt Shop, SEW Charming Quilt Shop @gmail.com. We'll put it in for next week. Everyone loves to see what everyone else is working on. It motivates us, it inspires us, and well, we just like seeing it. Lots of different varieties, lots of different things. And you might put a quilt together different than I put a quilt together, and it's neat to see the variations. So we appreciate all of these submissions. We appreciate all of you guys, everyone that has submitted pictures, everybody that's watching and getting motivated. Thank you for watching as well. And well, that's all for the subscribers today. Send yours in for next week. One more thing I wanted to talk to you about. Thank you, thank you, thank you for voting for us for the best quilt shop in the state of Alabama, the best quilt shop in the USA, and because we got the most votes, in fact, we got a record-breaking number of votes, most votes to date in this contest. That also made us win the world title. So we could not be happier. Our cheeks have hurt all week because we kept grinning. So we appreciate each and every vote. Thank you for watching our videos, for voting for us, for standing behind us and letting us do what we love to do. I hope you guys are learning from all this, but thank you for the votes as well. We were blown away with the results of the contest, and we just can't be happier. So thank you again. And basically, that's all I got for you today. I got to get to work. So thanks again for everything you do, all the things you're submitting, letting us see what you're working on. Submit yours for next week. Like, subscribe, and well, I'll see you next week. Happy quilting!